M3, my M3 passenger seat. Sam let us drive the Macan GTS, so I'm gonna let him drive the M. And we're trying to wait for Brandon because he's about to test drive Buddy's ZL1 that's tuned. I think he said like 600 wheel or something. 600 wheel, and I don't know. They're fucking around. After we do that, we're gonna get going because I have the GoPro up there, so I want to try and get some footage of Brandon and the ZL1. So I'm about to turn my GoPro off so I can save some fucking film.
Uh-oh. I think I like this more than my car. I'm not supposed to say that.
Not at all. Yeah, it was the first time I've ever heard it squeak before. It's falling apart, man. It's falling apart.
Oh, I'm in auto?
Yeah, you're in auto mode. I don't know what you're doing.
So I click over?
You want to hit the M button?
I want to click the M button.
Then you're all good to go. You just gotta hit the paddles. So yeah, the C63 full bolt on, making like 5.8. How much wheel?
I'm just under 500 wheel.
Just under 500 wheel. So he's gonna take out the M and kind of tell me what he like. I already know the torque on this one will be lower than his Mercedes, just because of the nature of my motor. That and my tires are bald, so it's not gonna hook for anything. But we'll get his opinion as he drives. And that's Brandon up there in a real American car. He's been giving his car shit all day because he raced it. Apparently he was neck and neck with an NA car, and this thing's like a 600 wheel Camaro. So I don't know.
Downshifts are definitely smoother than the C63.
Really?
Yeah. C63, I'm like undulating every time I downshift.
You'll feel it's pretty powerless under 6. So weird being in the passenger rear.
I know. It's kind of weird because I know my car is far louder than this car.
Yeah.
But the higher tones, like my car is so raspy, I never have any like defined tone to it.
Mm-hmm.
It almost seems louder inside this car just because like the higher pitched tone is so loud in this car.
Okay.
Kind of hard to explain.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying. Brad's gonna kill himself in this car. So you're shifted so early.
Really?
Yeah, you're not even in the power. Under 6, you're not even in the power. So if you were to slow it down and then you gotta run it 8 is where I'm at max power. So it's a really hard motor to like. That's why I say it's a highway car.
Ah, I see.
It's all horsepower. No mid-range, no low range, it's all up top.
I'm used to just shifting early in my C63 because
Just traction.
that, but like it'll lock me out of gears and it'll bounce it up on the limiter faster than anything.
Huh.
And if I'm in like normal traction, which is pointless to drive it in that.
Yeah.
But if I'm in like even sport traction, it'll lock me out of gears.
Okay.
I like the shifts; they're nice and hard.
Okay. I was gonna say they feel harder as I'm sitting right here. They don't feel this hard usually. It's like right now you should have dropped it the second and then you would have been in the band. Now you're trying to build it up.
Yeah.
You feel like you could feel when it like turns on.
Yeah. I guess this is like the Vortex supercharger that's kind of like a turbocharger, then it builds the boost like a turbo. That's pretty fun, actually. Uh-oh. I think I like this more than my car. I'm not supposed to say that.
Not at all.
Oh, I love those BMW bikes.
Yeah, I do too.
That's a cop?
I don't know if that's a cop or not. But
It's a Honda, but it
Yeah.
had some sort of not used to revving a car out there.
Yes, you have to drop again, and then you're in it.
It makes a great noise. I can only do like 1-2 pulls before someone's gonna call somebody.
Oh man, you're gonna have to call me when you get that car back, man. I just gotta experience it. I've never heard a straight pipe C63, so I've only heard them stock, and they sound vicious. So
no, it makes a stock car silent.
that's just nuts.
Can I do first?
Nope.
No. So yeah, I see what you mean. It's a highway car over 80.
Yep.
It starts to pull.
Yep. And it's hard to explain to most people who come from like Camaros because they don't understand. I'm like, man, you got 6 to 9 is where it's at. I'm like, and really where it's at is between 7.5 and 9.
A little bit of drone.
Yep.
I don't know how my car doesn't drone with how loud it is.
Yeah, if you say yours is straight piped
Yep.
with long tube headers, I would expect that thing to be just a freaking brain nightmare.
Agency power, long tube headers, catless, mid pipe or down pipe, whatever they call it.
Okay.
And X pipe.
Okay, which makes sense, I guess. I mean, I run agency, and they're pretty good at, you know, trying to control sounds such as drone.
Yeah.
Because this drone's a little bit, but the drone should have been way worse. I've driven one that was catless, and it really droned. That's probably the best pull you've done yet.
Yeah. I like my rear-wheel drive cars.
Oh, me too.
I mean, all-wheel drive's fun when it just hooks and goes, but like,
Something about
I
that
feel
drama.
like, yeah, when you're fighting for it, it just makes it more fun.
It actually, man, it feels really nice to be in it with someone who's like can dog it, so you can really feel like what is that passenger experience, and it's pretty. The torque comes on dramatically up top, but the build up is very subtle. Like I can't if you were to drop the third and kind of like just build it into power, it's not. It doesn't have any like, oh shit. He did the logic. Fuck, I can't speak. He did a lot of control in the Macan GTS, and that caught me off guard. Like it actually.
You don't expect it from the mom car.
Not at all.
And it just hits you in the face all at once.
That was fucking surprising. We're out in the Goonies.
Supercharger noise. That's cool.
Yeah, I do too. And there's a little blow-off valve I could get that would, when I blip, it would give it like a nice whoosh. But I haven't gotten to that yet. Let me grab the GoPro up top real quick.
I feel like I'm in Indiana. The shifter is way better than mine.
Oh, I could have told you that. That's why I got dual clutch. I said the shifter and that is ass. That's impressive, guys. That's impressive. Nah, my tech is old, man. So one thing Brandon said about the Camaro, which I knew he would say, was the shifter is so much better than his M. So a lot of people always ask me why I didn't go manual when I had the opportunity. The dual clutch was made for this M. The shifter, the 6-speed they put in the M, let's just throw that in there. So it doesn't have the same level of confidence as if it was engineered for it. So hearing them say that about the Camaro doesn't surprise me. It also kind of reinforces why dual clutch or go home. Whoa! Those sounds are nice when you slightly bounce off the limiter.
I hope I didn't catch M fever.
Oh man.
This isn't good. I think it's more fun to drive. My C63, it kind of feels too boat-ish almost. Like, I mean, it's hard to call a sports car a boat, but
yeah,
like, when I drive it, like, you can, because the coupes, they all have the panoramic sunroof. Yep. You can't get it without.
So you got all that weight up top.
It feels so heavy up top, and there's just so much mass in the rear end that every time I like take it around a corner, I feel like back end's gonna kick out like every single turn. So it doesn't feel as tossable.
Yeah. We're gonna go up to 161 and make it right. You'll see it. We'll get a little closer
that red
to it.
Thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this captures it well, but the look that the Z01 has on the road, it is menacing. It's big, it's wide, muscular. The way the fog lights come on, it really gives it a stance that is hard to deny.
Okay.
So like always, I need to get some fucking gas. I mean, this is the third time this fucking weekend. That thing it's roaring right now on those blips.
That's pretty. What did I get us into? This is horrible driving.
Yeah.
That's what I love about the Macan. I just monster truck all over.
Bulldoze over everything.
Guess it's take your lawnmower to the gas station day.
That's funny. Yeah, first gear is a bit weird. Look at all this wide out one.
This one.
Alrighty. I think he loves it. Yep.